Hi everyone, hello, happy greetings to you wherever you are. I'm Jennifer from Personal Power Wellness Coaching, and it's good to be with you again today and here in New York, back where it all started, where I started my first juice in 2017, and that really changed my life because little did I know it would be the beginning of many juices that I would consume, and eventually even going into veganism. And well, actually I think I already had been vegan when I started my first juices. This was in 2017. So I'm actually back home in New York, and I'm here for a couple of weeks for holiday, and I am going to now make a cucumber juice because I'm still a little bit jet lagged from the transfer, from the airplane, the time zone difference, and just feeling, a little bit out of sorts while I get my bearings and restabilize and settle in, basically. So I have some cucumber, which we had in the fridge, and because it was cold, I figured I would make it instead of celery juice. And especially, I'm not making celery juice today because I just went to buy it this morning, but I don't feel like washing it right now, whereas these cucumbers are really easy to work with. So I'll show you what we've got. I already prepared them, and I hope you're all doing really well. So this is what we've got. This is the cucumber, and this is another long piece, and I'm also going to possibly combine it with some tropical fruits, that not all of them, but some of them, especially the watermelon, because they're looking a little bit iffy. So these are the nice tropical fruits. Isn't that nice? Especially the pineapple. I really almost never combine my celery with cucumber with any other fruits, but sometimes I do. If I run out of celery, I will combine it with some other kinds of fruits, and that will usually be an apple or an orange. But apple combines really well with celery and cucumber. So let's go ahead and do this. And we've got this new juicer. Let me flip the phone around so that you can see it a little bit better. This is a juicer from here in New York, and we had to get it because the previous Omega that I had bought my mom like last year, only in December, it didn't really continue working as it should have. So I don't know. We'll see how it works, and we'll just take it from there. So let me go ahead and put myself back here, and I'm going to position us from here, if that's all right. Hopefully it is. Yeah, I think that's even better, so you can see me as I'm working. Yeah, so let's give it a go. All right, let me see if the machine is even hooked in. Yeah, it seems like it's hooked in. And first of all, let me just make sure that we've got a cup. So I'll go ahead and bring that over as I get my 16-ounce glass container. Let me see. I think this is a good shot. That one didn't go away. So let's see what we've got to work with, friends, because I am just trying to do it in the best way possible. All right, so alrighty, it's gonna go in now. Let's see how it works. my first time using this machine. So it says it has an extra large food chute. And all right. So we're going to keep going because I think we still need a couple of more ounces. All right, we made it. Oh my God, holy moly. Well, we made the juice. Check it out. And it is so I'll show you how it worked out like so. So this is what it is. It's foamy because it was a centrifugal machine, as you can see. So these are more high speed, and you put your food down the tube and it comes out as you see in the cup. And my preference is not for the centrifugal machines because, as you can see, they're very high speed, and that means that it sort of heats up the food a little bit, and then the juice might come out a little bit heated, but this one is not heated at all. I didn't combine any of the other tropical fruits because to be honest, it was getting a little bit dicey for a moment because as I mentioned, it's my first time working with this kind of machine. It was a little bit I noticed that the food was like spiking at the top. And I'm not sure how it's supposed to work really because it's like it has this insert, which I'm not 100% sure how it's supposed to work. And yeah, so you basically have to cover the top of the chute. But in any case, that's done. And we've got our juice here. So I'm gonna give it a try, and I know it's gonna be very hydrating. So this is not our celery juice. I'm so used to it being celery that I always say celery juice. But this is our cucumber juice. It is very hydrating, as I mentioned. Oh, thank you, my dear. Thank you for tuning in. This video has been a little bit different. It's not as like perfect as some of my other videos have been, because I'm doing it on the go really, and it's my first time working with this juicer. But I wanted to make sure to make the juice. Hey Caroline, hey Precious. So yeah, cucumber juice. It's very fresh actually, and the taste is very mild. Oh, thanks. Yeah, these are oldies. I've had them for years, my earrings, and I like them too. They're quite nice and they're light. Thanks a lot. So I hope you're doing great. And as I mentioned, cucumber juice, very hydrating, no added sugar, no added other fruits, but you can add whatever you want to your juice. Hi Rhodey, hey, hi dear. Oh, it's so good to see you here. Wonderful. Ah, nice. So good, especially I know Rhodey's in New York, so yay. So yeah, we just made our fresh cucumber juice. And cucumber, what I like about cucumber is that it's very gentle on your stomach, so it's not like very bitter. It'll never be bitter, not like celery can be. Celery can be a little bit harsh for some people because it's very bitter to them, but especially when you make it with the leaves, the celery leaves are very, like, they're very medicinal. I have them as juice, but hey, I tell you, it's not, it's a doozy. It's like, it takes a while. I gotta sip on it. And sometimes, to be honest, I combine it with apple or another fruit like a pear or an orange, because celery leaves on their own as juice is very strong. But if you just do the bottom part of the celery, and I'll show you because I actually went to buy new celery just today. So let me show you over here. So just this morning, we got our new celery right here. So I bought some, this is cilantro. I bought some cilantro and some persimmons. Yeah, persimmons. These are so nice. We have some cilantro for the smoothie, or coriander as we know it. These persimmons are so awesome. They're actually from, let's see, from Chile. I was astonished when I saw that. My first time seeing a Chilean persimmon, so I'm really keen to try it out. So we're gonna put it here so we can wash it later. This is some fresh cilantro. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. The color is so rich and it smells just awesome. Like, you just smell it. Yeah. So lovely. I love cilantro. And so getting to the original point that I wanted to show you. So I bought these celery stalks. And these in particular are very mild because it's just, you see, it doesn't have any major leaves. It's, I mean, yeah, these will not be bitter by any stretch of the imagination. And this is mostly the, when you just juice this part of the celery, it is very mild and even sweet. It's definitely sweeter, okay? So here we've got our celeries and we're going to store them eventually. And another cucumber there waiting for a future juice. And this is our remaining cucumber juice. And this is decaf black tea. So, not that that's necessarily beneficial. We just had it here in the house, and I thought, you know, I used to like black tea, and I stopped having it because of the caffeine, and because it sort of darkens your teeth. So, well, but then again, I also have decaf coffee, so so much for that. And, but in any case, focusing on the topic at hand is our cucumber juice. Mm. And that's it. So that's my video, my wellness message for today for us, because cucumber can be really nice to have. Like when you go to a juice bar, they will usually have cucumber because it's cheaper for them to have and it's easier for them to produce that as a juice. And it's more likely that a juice bar will have cucumber juice over celery. And I know because it's happened to me. So that's my tip for the day as well, is that if you want to get into juicing, you don't have the time to do it at home, and you're on the go, but you really want that hydration and that green boost, then ask at the juice bar if they can just make it with the cucumber. And they can probably accommodate you. And if they don't, well, then they're being difficult, and insist on it if possible, as much as possible, or else just combine it with another vegetable. It could be cucumber celery, which would be fantastic, or else they're usually going to pair it with a fruit because it's cheaper for them, for the juice store, because for them it's all financial. So that is another possibility for you when you're on the go. If you're in the city or you're working and you want something different, you don't want, like, you know, a coffee or a tea or a caffeinated beverage, or a soda, anything like that, but you want something green. You want like a nice cleansing, hydrating, alkalizing drink that will really be beneficial for your skin and your stomach, that will help you digest better. I definitely suggest cucumber juice. And I really like this one, and I would love to make it with an omega juicer instead, because more juice will come out. That's the benefit of getting a really good juicer. You get more juice at extraction. The pulp will come out super dry, so that you know you are getting your money's worth in both senses, in terms of the machine that you invested in and in terms of the produce that you bought, because your produce is not going to waste in the pulp. Because if you make a juice with a juicer that is of lesser quality, a lower grade one, like a centrifugal one, the one that we just had to use, then it means that it'll rotate very fast. So you'll make your juice extremely quickly, but at the same time, you are losing juice because you're not really getting the full extraction of what you could have from your original food, from our original cucumber. So yeah, it's an exchange, but that's where being informed and knowing what you're working with helps. But hey, if you can only afford a centrifugal juicer at this point, then go ahead and go for it, because it's better to have your juice. See, it's better to have it than to not have it. And ultimately, you can even use the pulp from the machine that you extract. You can eat it too. I've done that with the celery when I used to juice only with the centrifugal machine, the fast rotating engine. And because the pulp would be so wet still, it would be easily ingestible, and it was fine, and it was even tasty. And that's especially the case with carrot and beetroot, because the beetroot and the carrot pulp will be soft and wet, so you can consume that easily along with your meal if you're going more into the high raw meal direction, or if you just want to make it like all the veggies and all the fruits, which is what I try to stick to. I don't do it 100% because I do face temptation with some cooked foods, and so I do have cooked foods as well sometimes throughout the week. I try to limit it, but eventually I will do that, especially now that I'm home. And my mom isn't here though. She's on holiday with her family in Colombia. So it's my dad and my brother here at home. So we'll see if my dad makes anything, if he cooks anything. Otherwise, I don't know. We'll be doing like our own stuff, our own things, sharing the love. And I'll be continuing with my juices and bringing to you some fruits and veggies. Like for instance, I want to show you this mega enormous, look at this papaya my dad bought me. Isn't that, look, it's like bigger than my head. Yep, it's a big old heavy papaya, but I think it's ripe. I love juicy ripe fruits, and I think this one is about ready to go. This one is from Mexico, and it looks really nice. I'm excited to try it, and we'll see how that goes too. So that's it, friends. So let's have our green juice. All done. That's really nice. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. So I hope that you continue to stay strong on your healthy eating and your healthy habits and your lifestyle. It's not easy in this world. There's so much temptation. There's so much stress, and we have so much to do, so many like difficult things that we have to face with, you know, emotional difficulties and life's ups and downs, work tension, and just things, you know, that keep us back. Time pressure is also a big problem for a lot of us, and we just don't have the time. But if you do have the time, sometimes it's just the first step, and then you take the next step. And for instance, I could have not made this video because it's getting like later in the day and I still didn't make my juice, but I really wanted to share this video and share something with you that can really benefit you. So I hope that this really benefits you and enhances your life, and that you go out there and get yourself a juicer, and you can get yourself a, like, you know, low cost juicer. You don't have to break the budget, and just get to juicing. Juice your favorite fruits and veggies. Cucumber, apples, pears, oranges, zucchini, celery, beetroot, carrot, lettuce. You can even you can juice sweet potato combined with other fruits. Melons are amazing. Pineapple, lemons and limes, tomatoes, strawberries even, but I would prefer not to do strawberries because like they're just like so small and soft. So stick with big fruits, stick with like harder fruits. Yeah, and there's so many more. There's plums that you could do. There's even juicy peaches. So many beautiful options. There's kale, cilantro, parsley. There's Swiss chard, and the list goes on. Broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts that you could do. There's bok choy that you can do. There's bitter gourd, which is mega bitter. And you could do some mint in your juices if you have like mint growing in your garden, which we actually do have. You could add garlic and onion to make super potent medicinal juices. Yeah, you will enjoy it. You will love it. And ginger and turmeric as well. So we can't forget those. All right. So those are my tips. Those are my ideas for the day. I encourage you to stay strong. Stick to your plan. If you have a plan, stick to it. And if you don't stick to it, well, don't give up. All right. It's not easy, but just set up your environment for success. Clean out your environment. Make sure that you're set up for success. That will increase your chances to stay strong and to succeed in what you want to do. Okay? The temptation will continue to come, and it will continue to be there. It will never go away. but you will be able to at least control a little bit in your environment and make sure that you're supporting yourself and what you think and what you say you want for yourself. So go forth and do you, be yourself, and fulfill what you think is the best thing for you. All right? So that's it for now. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming along for our cucumber juice making of the day. And I'll see you again. Take care and bye for now.